Voters in Moldova are facing an election which could decide whether the country moves closer east or west. The former Soviet Union state, which borders Ukraine, will decide whether it should join the European Union.
90-year-old Luka remembers Moldova's time under Soviet rule fondly. It was good. Everyone worked here. No one left. Not like today, he says. This weekend, Moldovans will vote in a referendum on joining the EU. Polls suggest the majority are in favour. But not Luka. When it comes to Europe and Russia, he's clear where his loyalties lie. It will be better with Russia. Putin, he's the best person, he says. In the pro-Russian autonomous region of Gagauzia, where Luka lives, many feel closer to Moscow than the West. Europe will not be good for us, because in Europe there's nothing good, Luka's daughter Tatiana adds. But up the road we meet pro-EU Ivan. He hopes a yes vote will lead to more jobs.
Europa, 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 Europa.
But his wife says Russian propaganda and misinformation has rocketed ahead of the referendum and presidential election. I think 70% of people are zombies, she tells me, claiming Kremlin proxies are encouraging people to vote no or not to vote at all. Police seize money and tech linked to Russian-backed groups they claim bribed more than 130,000 people to vote against the EU. They also say this video shows Moldovans in Russia being trained to start riots. So these would be given in the street, yes, put in the doors. And on the edge of the capital, police show us a warehouse filled with seized anti-EU propaganda. This really shows you the level of organisation inside this alleged campaign to derail the vote. So as well as this huge pile of pamphlets, we've also got packets and packets of these, at least 100,000 leaflets telling people to vote no. And it doesn't stop there. Moldova's police chief says they're fighting an unprecedented project to spread fear and manipulate voters.
We are
talking about over $15 million that was transferred in September for the purpose of corrupting or disrupting the democratic electoral process in Moldova.
Do you believe that the Kremlin and Moscow has a direct hand in this?
In terms of the actions and goals they follow, I think so.
While Moscow denies meddling behind the scenes, the pro-European president's been using more traditional methods to drum up support. Both sides know Moldovans are at an historic crossroads. One way leads back east, the other a new path west.